You can only leave if the island lets you. That was the last thing Ethan heard from the old fisherman before their boat vanished into the mist. It was supposed to be a dream trip, a weekend escape to a private island just 30 miles off the Florida coast. The travel agency called it Isla Silencio, marketed as untouched by time, perfect for peace. But silence is not always peaceful. Sometimes, silence is the sound of something watching you. Ethan and his girlfriend Mia weren't the only ones who took the bait. A group of 9 tourists boarded that speedboat, laughing, filming, drinking. By sunset, they were unloading their bags onto white sand that felt too cold beneath their feet. The island looked too perfect. Palm trees stood too straight. The waves lapped at the shore with unnatural rhythm. And just beyond the beach, the jungle rose like a dark wall, thick and humming, not with insects, but with breath. It felt alive. There were no staff. No welcome drinks. No cell signal. Just a small, open-air bungalow with enough hammocks to sleep 10 and a laminated map pinned to the wall that simply read, "Welcome to silence." The first night was fine. Bonfire. Booze. Bad ukulele music from a guy named Tom. Someone claimed the stars looked different out here. But no one noticed the way the fire kept flickering the wrong direction, like it was being blown from the inside out. It started with a scream. Around 3 a.m., Mia sat bolt upright in the hammock. Someone had screamed. Loud. Guttural. From deep inside the jungle. Ethan rushed out with a flashlight, barefoot in the sand, calling out. Nothing. No rustle. No animal sounds. Just the stillness. And something behind the tree line, watching. They took a head count. 9 still alive. But there had been 10. Sasha, the yoga influencer from LA, was missing. Gone. Vanished. Her phone still lay charging by her hammock. Her flip-flops were untouched. Her water bottle was full. But her scent, her warmth, was gone from the air. The group formed a search party at sunrise, walking single file into the jungle, hacking at the vines with a machete left conveniently beside the bungalow. The deeper they went, the less natural everything seemed. The leaves were too large. Some moved even without wind. Birds never flew, only stared unmoving from twisted branches. And halfway through the trek, they found something none of them would ever forget. Sasha's voice. Her voice calling for help. Coming from the trees. Not from behind them. Not ahead. But from inside the trees, low, moaning, like a child stuck inside a broken toy. They ran. But the trees shifted behind them. Roots rose. Vines snapped like whips. And the path they came from was gone, like it had never existed. By nightfall, they returned to the beach with fewer people. Tom was missing a leg. He didn't scream when it happened. Just fell forward mid-run, face twisted not in pain, but all. The jungle had taken it clean. No blood. No scream. Just silence. The leg never hit the ground. And when they dragged him back to camp, he kept repeating the same thing. It wanted a piece. Just a piece to remember us by. The second night, the island began to whisper. Not to everyone. Just to one person at a time. It whispered secrets they'd never told anyone. Fears. Regrets. Hidden things that smelled like guilt. Your mother never forgave you. You left him to die in that fire. You should have taken the pills that night. They tried plugging their ears. But the whispers came from inside. From their own mouths. One by one they broke. Amanda, the newlywed, walked into the sea and never came back. Leo tried to bury himself in the sand. Tom's missing leg reappeared, curled like a root next to his chest in the morning. But it wasn't his anymore. It was made of bark. And it pulsed. By day 3, Ethan and Mia were alone. The others had been taken, changed, or vanished completely. The island had stopped hiding. The trees moved now visibly. Crawling. Stalking. Shadows bent toward them even in daylight. And always, in the distance, laughter. Twisted. Echoed. Familiar voices saying unfamiliar things. They made a raft. Used driftwood, hammocks, vines. Pushed off at dawn, hoping the tide would favor the living. It didn't. A mile out, the sea flattened like glass. No waves. No sound. And the water beneath them turned black. Not muddy. Not deep. Black. Like oil, like ink, like something old that had never seen sunlight. Mia leaned over the edge. She saw a face. Her own. But with no eyes. Smiling. The sea opened. Not with a splash, but a sigh. And it took her. Ethan screamed. Paddled. Cried. But the ocean swallowed the raft like it had just been dreaming it. And he woke up, back on the beach. Alone. The raft never existed. Mia's bag was still at camp. Her scent still hung in the air. And when he tried to walk inland, the trees parted, welcoming him. He wandered. No hunger. No thirst. Just a question that grew louder with every step. How long until I forget my own name? He found the old fisherman again, sitting at a fire that didn't burn, under stars that never moved. The man looked up, skin like bark, mouth sewn shut with vines. And behind him, beneath the tree, Mia's eyes opened. But they weren't hers anymore. Now, Ethan sits on the shore each night, watching the next boat arrive. New tourists. New victims. New memories for the island to collect. He doesn't scream anymore. He just whispers. You can only leave if the island lets you. And the island never does. Subscribe for more horror stories every day. Thank you for watching.